Hello, 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 my little ponies, and welcome back to some more SudoKube. So, Sir and I are really going to focus on this here now and
My
today and
little ponies. Meow,
try
meow,
to solve
meow,
this.
meow.
Okay, so we have a 3 and a 7, a 3 and a 7, and a 1. So, between the three of these, basically, one has to be a 1, one has to be a 3, and one has to be a 7. Right? Assuming that they can't be anything else. So, we have a 2 here. All of them can see a 4, apparently. Yes, and yes. 5 here. These two can see a 6, and that can see a 6. Okay. Apparently no 7s, though. Sure looks that way. 8, 9. A. B. And... oh, there's the B. C, and D, and... E. Oh, F and F. And then G. And G. Okay, so one of these has to be a 1, one has to be a 3, one has to be a 7. We don't necessarily know which is which, but that means that this one here can't be a 1 then. Logic sound firm? I think that logic is reasonable. So if that can't be a 1, 7 or an E, one of these two has to be the G because of that. So of course that has to be a G down there. No, and no, and no. But yes, okay. Nothing particular. Oh, hello! Okay. Can't be a 1, 2. What's a nice 3? I got 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6 is right there. 7, 8, 9. A, B. Yeah, could reasonably be a C. Oh, right. Look at the bottom here. One of these has to be the C, so these can't be C's. Can't be a C. One of these two has to be a C then. D. E. Oh, F and G. So yeah, this has to be a C. Woohoo, we just started, we're already making progress. So, 1, 3, 7, and E. Can't be a 1 because of that. Can't be a 3. Can't be a 7. So then this one would have to be an E then. This can't be a 3 or a 7, so this has to be a 1. Now 3 and 7 are going to be awkward to parse here, but we now know that none of these here can be a 3 or a 7, so that cannot be a 3. So can't be a 3 on the bottom, can't be a 3 on that row, can't be a 3 here, can't be a 3 down here, can't be a 3 here, so this has to be a 3. Ta-da! Progress! It be 7s, but that was already going to be a 7. It's either on the left or the right. Okay.
Oh, full on third column from the left, like from the far left side. Something seems pretty clear there.
4 on third column from the left.
Full on, like the third column from the left. 1, 3, and 7, but 2 of them are 3 and 7.
Oh, these. Okay. Yeah, because that can't be 1, and that can't be a 1, so this has to be the 1.
Yep.
Good one.
And then in that box, you have 3 and 7 and 3 and 7, so...
So this then has to be the E. Okay, Another thing that we have is this, the box on the far right in this row. The top can't be ones, the middle one can't be a 1, so 1 has to be on the bottom, which means this one here can't be a 1.
And actually, we can do another elimination on the... Actually, the bottom left one, since the 7 and I... Is that G or
G.
6?
That's a G.
G. So that one can't be a 7.
They're in orders, so A will always be in one corner and G will always be in a corner. 6 is like in the middle.
Okay.
You can see on this one here.
Yeah, at full screen, the text of these is so tiny that a lot of similar ones blend in.
Yeah, the 6s and the Gs, I keep mistaking them for each other, so that's how I started to get to know. It's like, okay, in the corner, it's not a 6.
Yeah, 6 and G look similar. 4 and A look similar.
Yes. Why'd they have to do that style of 4 when they're having an A? Really? Like... Okay.
And, I mean, same question for the G as well, honestly.
Yes. Okay, so 3-7 and a 3-7. It's not like those could be a 3 or a 7. These ones can't be 3 or 7. Okay. Wait, hold on. This row, just below this one, doesn't have a D. This can't be a D. Oh, this one could be a D, or that would be a D. Drat. Those could be it? Okay. Oh, can't be ones, can't be ones. That one can't be a 1, so it has to be one of these. So these can't be 1s. It's not a lot of help, but it's a little. No. Anything else jumping out at you on this side?
No. Let's bump down. Bump down one, and see if maybe we can figure out more about that top row from here.
There's a lot of open spaces.
Yep. So let's see if we can whittle that down a bit. Okay, maybe we need to head left or right and try to figure out the edge on that one. Oh, okay. Third row left square. I'm seeing G, D, and 1. However, you have 3 squares that cover those, so the G, D, and 1 can't be in the other ones.
Oh, yeah, yeah. One has to be G, one has to be a D, one has to be a 1.
So
this
the
can't
top
be
right one
D.
has to be F.
Okay, so it can't be a 1 because one of the rest of these supposedly has to be a 1. 2,
Yeah, so that
3.
one has to be F. And thus, the 2 in the third column have to be 7 and 2 respectively, so they can't be G or... The one beside it can't be G or 1. It also helps that there's no 2 or 7 available in any of the other ones in that column, so that is double confirmed there. So
Yep, yep. So yeah, that and that, and and here. No.
actually,
Oh,
in
wait a
that far
second.
left column, is there only one that can be D?
Oh, I was looking at how there's only one that could be an F.
Okay, but yeah, in the far left column, it looks like there's
Uh,
only one space that can be D, based on the process of elimination already so far.
yeah, this square can't be a D, and that one can't be a D, so only this one can be a D on the far left.
Cool. And then that means we can. I don't know. That doesn't tell us. Yeah,
The
that covers
1 and the
that.
G, it tells us those.
Yep, it does.
Um, what we know is that this square is overpriced.
Okay, I was looking at something and now I lost my orientation there. Okay, second column, yeah, second column of squares and third row of them. Uh, the bottom square can't be a 2 because there's already a 2 in that row.
Second column, third row. Yes.
And the bottom row within that square, that one, it can't be a 2.
Yeah. Yeah. F, D, and 5. And that's it.
Yeah.
Actually. Can't be a 2, can't be a 2. 2, 2, 2, and 2. There's still a lot of possibilities, though.
Yeah.
No. 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 Alright. Okay, no, we got that. Yeah, I take it you're not finding anything either?
No. Yeah, there's just a lot of very tiny text that I can't read.
so we got this. Let me play this.
Oh,
Oh,
top
look at
right.
this.
There's only one space that can
Da,
be
da.
D. Yeah.
Okay, can this really only be a B? We have a 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 9. And B. Let's just go 2, and let's just go 4, and let's just go 9, and let's just go D.
Cool.
G and 5, so G, E, and 4, but this one can't be a 4 because it's right there, and that one can't be a 4 because it's up there, so only this one can actually be a 4. A5, A5, G5, G5. Alright. You think that would help somewhere else? Oh, hello, 7? 1, 2, 3, 5.
Yeah, straight above it.
Yeah, there's a 6 up here, yeah. 8, 9. A.
Yeah. A,
Wait, B.
B, C, D. Where's the E?
E.
Above? Yeah, it has to be 7.
F. Oh, there's a G. Yep.
Cool. Oh, and then at the very bottom of the column, both of those have to be C and 9, right?
Sure looks like
Which
it,
means,
so this can't be a C. That
yep,
can't
however,
be a
going
C.
straight up that column,
This has to be a 4 then.
yep, which
And
means
that
the
would have
last
to be
one
the
there has
D.
to be a D.
Teamwork! Why am I so sweaty? Oh, my window's closed. That's why.
Oh, and one set of squares to the right, there's only one spot that can be a D.
Is there now?
Yes.
Yes, there is now.
Which means we should be able to fill in the one and the one above it. In fact, we can. There's only one spot that can be a D.
It can't be there,
It's
there,
directly below
or
the
there.
6. It can't be the bottom 2 rows, so it has to be there.
Well, something's looking promising down here. It can't be the middle, can't be the left, so it has to be the right row, can't be the bottom.
So it has to be that one. Is that all the D's?
Yep, all the D's on this side.
Sweet.
Oh, E and 7 are both have to be on here. So this can't be a 7, and this can't be a 7, and that can't be a 7.
Which means 7 has to be at the very bottom.
Yes!
And that tells us another thing at the
Also,
bottom.
3 and 6 can't be 6, and that can't be a 3. So that's an A.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure, yep, this is the only one that can be a C here.
Okay. And now we have two things saying 3 and 9, so the one beside that C has to be a G. But now if we turn our attention to the bottom row...
Hey, I see a B over here. That
Yeah.
can't be a 3. And I see a 3 that now cannot be a B.
Yes.
Let's see now. Alright. God, we get progress and start feeling so confident, and then it's like, okay, now what?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Let's see now. Okay, let's just scan the whole board. So let's see what ones might still be available. No, no, no. So both of these can still be a 1. I can still have 4 ones. One at the end still has 4 possible ones.
Yeah.
Second row, third row is done. That still has 4 ones, and this still has 4 ones. So that still has a lot. Still a lot of possible ones. Couple of 2s still. Still some 2s. No, no. Not just seeing if there are any left, but also seeing if all the ones left in a particular square all have to go in a row or something.
Yeah.
3 could be 1, but it's not. Okay, top. Oh, this is interesting. 3s. Okay, so we see 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. Then we see here, 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. Because that's the only column it can be in. Which means that this box's 3s cannot be on the top or the bottom, because it has to be 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom of the 2 boxes to the left of it. Unfortunately, that still leaves 2 squares that could still be 3s. And this still leaves 2 spaces that could still be 3s. Left and right, first and second. And just...
Moving to bathroom. Switching to phone. I'll be able to see even worse now. On a much tinier screen.
This has to be a 3. Okay, okay. And then we have 4s. No, that's just how that is. I'll put 4. Yep. Oh, hey, according to this, that can't be a 4. According to this, the top can't be a 4, second can't be a 4. So this is the only one here that can actually be a 4. Okay. Not too sure how well that helped, but let's go on with the positivity. One of those two is still a 4. Oh wait, that can't be focused in there. Lots of 4s, okay. Whatever, as long as we're still making progress, it's still progress. Like that. Okay, so can't go left or the right on this one, so it's bottom or top. It's bottom. Let's be on there. Still 2 possible places. A whole bunch of places for the 5. Alright, the 6. Wait, it can't be the right side because of that. Can't be the left side because of that. Can't be the bottom row. Can't be the second row. Can't be the top row. So this is the only one here that can be a 6. Alright, cool. We go to here. Any one of those could still be a 6. That can't, but not that. So it's still any of these. Not the first 2, but any of the rest. Not that row. Okay, and then not that row because it has to be there. So yeah, that has to be a 6 because of all that. Which means neither of these can be a 6. One of these has to be a 6. One of those. Just one of those. Okay, cool. Let's see why this top one can't be a 7. Yeah, it's a lot of... That is a lot of possible 7s. That is so many possible 7s. We're not winning this fight right now.
Far right, 3rd row. Only one spot that can be an 8.
Yep. Yep. Be those 3 though. One, two, three. Okay. Yeah, no. Hey.
No, yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, no. Hey. No.
Canadian, eh? Eh?
No, one of those.
B is for banana. No banana.
So this... Oh, wait. This row, the B has to... This box right over here, the B has to be on the bottom. It has to be one of these two. So that can't be a B. It also can't be a 1 or 2. I mean, the only other things remaining are the 3 and the 6. Which can't be because those apparently have to be. So this has to be a G. And then this is the B. Woohoo! So I don't know which of those bottom ones it is. But we now know that that can't be a B. So it can't be top, second, or bottom O. It can't be here, so this has to be a B. So only one... Still missing 4. So still one of those 2 here. One of... Okay, so it has to be... Yeah, one of the top 2, and then one of the top 2.
Yep.
So this can't be a B, because the top has to be... Top 2 has to be there, one of these. So it's still one of these 2. As well as one of these 2. But we can't tell which of them. But we did help narrow things down just a little bit more. Seal. So, 3 possibilities. Still so many possibilities. Okay, so the C has to be on the bottom here, again, just like the B. In fact, one of these has to be a B and one has to be a C, because those are the only 2 places where those could be. Those can't be an E or a 7, because they're too busy being the only places that could have a B or a C. So those 2 can't be C's. No. It's not a lot of help. But it's theoretically help. Alright, we already got all of those.
Yep.
Still missing on these like crazy.
Yeah.
So the E has to be on the 2 right ones. That could be left. And that could be left. Alright.
Looks like all the F's are done.
Yep. Those 2 is a G. These 4 is a G. These 3 is a G. Bunch of possible G's. Okay.
Alright, let's go left.
Scan to see if there's anything standing by itself. I don't see it. So let's go digit by digit again. A lot of possible ones there. Oh. No. Still leaves 3. No. That still leaves 3. This leaves 2. No, that leaves 2. That leaves a bunch here.
Hmm.
There's some there. There's just a lot of possibilities here. Just a lot of possible twos. We're not making as much progress here. Okay, so threes. Can't be the middle columns.
Oh.
Hey,
Third row of
red one.
squares.
Oh, what's up?
Third row of squares.
What about them?
Well, it has to be in the top row in that one. Which means that the one in the far left in that row only has one spot that can be a 3.
Why does the third row have to be on the top?
Okay, just look at the square. The bottom 2 rows are covered. The left column and the third column are covered, which means the only open spaces are in the top row.
What about this spot?
In the third set of squares, third row,
Third row. This row somewhere.
no, you're in the second row.
Okay.
This one. Okay. Now, if you scroll over to the third square, the third set of squares,
Okay.
you will
This
notice
is what you mean.
it
Okay.
can only be in those 2 squares in the top row within that one, which
Okay,
means they can't be in the top row in that one. Which means there's
So
only
that has
one
to be.
available square. Yes.
Also this one. Alright, so there's still 2 available there. Boom has to be in the third one of those 2. Right, fours. Movies.
There's only one space that can be a 4 in the far right column, third row.
Yes. Note that. And note normal that.
Yeah, I think this is as much as we can specify.
How many possible places for 5s? So many possible spaces for 6s. Okay, can't go here. 20 there. I could have something. Hmm. 6 sevens. Oh, duh. Not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7. Also not E's, but that's been covered already. How many open spaces? Oh, this is lore. Okay, so it can't be here. And it can't be up there because of that one above. So this can't be an F. Either be that one or the one on the wall. Which seems entirely possible. Oh, okay then. Oh, wait how did I not see this? This is a D, because that's the only one in that area that can be a D. So mill 2 cannot be Ds. I don't think that necessarily helps, does it? The corners can be Ds. Oh, wait. Mill 2 can't be Ds. Only the corners can be Ds, but those are covered, so one of those two has to be a D. Which means that can't and that can't. Because it has to be on the left side, so it's still one of these two. One of those two and one of these two. So it is possible to be top and bottom. But if you look on this one, it's one of any of the three. Not any one particular. Or even any two particular. So it can only be in the middle one and one of the outer sides. That helps solve it. That helps solve something. Alright, alright. Wait a second. This can't be an A or B, right? Because that has that and that has that. This can't be an A or B. So this one has to be either A or B and thus cannot be an F. That doesn't help things as much as I wish it did. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else with this side so easily available. So let's go over here now. There's a lot of, like, 2s on here. One of the middle 2s. Basically anything. So many possibilities. Okay. No. No. One of these 2. But that's it. So one of those 3s. Yeah, we know one of these 2 has to be a 1. Also know the other one has to be an F, but I don't know what the F's. Double there. Which are 2s. Right, can't be a 2. Can't be a 2. That could be a 2, but it could also be one of those 4. Oh. That can't be a 2. It's only 1 2 on the top. Still lots of other 2s. 2 on the top, okay, yep. Still only one of those 2. No. Those, huh? This can't be a 4. Boys. Okay, boys. Can't be a 4. 4. Doesn't help. Can't be this row. No. These 2, but that could be there. No. And no. Nothing there. Okay, wait. Aha! Can't be the left. That has to be a 4. Which means that 4 has to be one of those 2 in the middle. And that 4 has to be either the top or the second. But this one could be first, second, or third, so that doesn't help matters, but screw it, yeah, it helps. Boys. 5s. After this, I'm gonna do like a normal Sudoku, and I'm gonna do like an easy Sudoku. I'm gonna feel so smart. If we talk about that still leaves a lot of options. Okay. No. Alright, because that has to be one of these, so it's still there.
Any luck?
I got a few little things.
So is the whole game this one cube, or are there multiple cubes?
There are multiple cubes. This is just, like, the most difficult.
I can tell. You've been on this for a few days now, haven't you, Ben?
I've been on this for a long time. This side is so promising because there's so many things that just have, like, 2. And it's like, I feel like if I could just get, like, just the right one, I could cascade and get, like, maybe not half of this. I could potentially get half of this entire face. If I just cascade properly. So I'm looking at the 6s. So there's the one on top. And then there's those. This is still top or the bottom because that one could be a 6 or these two. And that doesn't stop anything. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No and no. So it's just like so many darn possibilities of things that like could be. Oh, right, this can't be a 7. Yeah. But yeah, it can't be on the top row because, you know, one of these has to be a 7. Either of those. One of those two has to be a 7. The issue is, let's have a 7. Yeah. And no. Oh. One of these two has to be the 8 in this square. Because the other two can't, because the rest of them can't have an 8 on top. Hey, would you look at that? Here's something.
Wow, that certainly fixed a lot of stuff on the next square. Oh, and then way over that can't be right. Did you not finish filling in that square to the left?
Did I? I guess not. This is why I normally double check. But it looks like these that we got in are all correct. So I can't undo them.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I can't undo them. Let's just take notes real quick. Let's run through all of the numbers that this could be.
Okay. Well, let's start with the left 2 squares, like in the left square, because I'm pretty sure those are accurate.
Okay. So they can't be 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, 6, or 7. It does look like they could indeed be 8s. Not a 9. And not... I'm looking for 10. No, they can't be 10. Can't be B's.
8, A, C, E, F, G.
Okay, so this row here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Missing an 8, 9. This row here is missing an A. So let's just do all 6 of these at once. So all of these 4 could be A's. This row has a B, but it is missing C. So it looks like any of these could be a C.
Yeah.
So it looks like C's weren't implemented in properly.
Yep.
So it can't
Including
be
the left 2.
This one could also be a C, it looks like. And yeah. Crashing. Okay, we're back, but where in the cube were we?
Nope.
Oh, I think we went down 1. And then we started circling. Okay, so we went on this side, but that side didn't look like that. It looked like this. I don't know, but this is promising right here, but...
It's not this side. Let's try to find the previous side.
No.
Rotate left.
Yes.
This is where we were.
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So,
A lot of missing
okay, so
8s, but that's...
C. We need to implement C.
And C. Okay, so as we were doing... So these 2 could both be C's. Left row, top row, right row. That one can't be, but this one could also potentially be a C. And
You may as well get the left set of squares as well.
Yep, working on that as well.
Okay.
Right. And these 3 could also all be C's.
Yep. D, we're good.
So we have the D. We are missing an E. So none of these can be an E. But these 2 could be. And this one looks like it could be.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that one can't be. Because it can't be top row or this row. So one of these 2 has to be the E, aka this. This one right here has to be an E.
Okay.
So we know it's one of these 2 specifically. And then F, this row is also missing an F. So it can't be on the left ones. So it has to be one of these 3. Could be any of these. And this row is also missing a G. So that has to be one of those 2. So this can't be the 8 that's missing. Could totally be the A that's missing.
Yeah. Can't be C, E, or F. So it has to be A.
A.
And if we scroll down the column...
Okay, let's just double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 4.
Looking like it could be a 5.
6.
Where's the 6?
Down.
Down, okay. 7, 8, 9.
A above. Is there a reason it can't be B?
I mean, by the looks of it, none of the ones in that square could be a B, so I'm thinking I didn't put B's in.
Yeah, so let's...
I think any of those 3 could be a B.
Yeah.
Let's just finish this here.
right,
It
C.
could be a C, D, E, F, or G.
Or let's check C for the rest of the square.
Right. Well, it can't be the
But there's
left
two
or
that
the
can be-
right.
there's
Can't
only
be the
two that can
bottom
be
or
C.
this one. There's two that can be C? Oh, right. Up here could be a C.
Yeah, the third column. Which does mean if we scroll up the column, we can remove the extra C's in the top. So that covers the C's, D, E, F, and then we need to fill in for G in that set of squares.
Yeah. No?
Never mind, it's already done. G is
It's
already done.
in.
Okay.
There's just not much it could be.
Yep.
Alrighty. And G. Okay, so I remember that we saw somewhere that there was a 1 hanging out all by itself. Here we go. So we see the 2 and we see a 3 here. 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. A
B on the right.
B, B, B. Well, this could easily be a B.
Well, it's going to be once you fill in the 1.
And then, yeah, this can't be the 3 or the
D,
F because these two can't be 1, so this has to be the 1.
Yep. And then if you look over left, F.
1 and F are the only ones in that box that box doesn't have.
Yep.
This can't be a 1 because there's a 1 here, so this is the F, and then this is the 1.
And if we go back to the
Hey,
right square, yeah. What?
3 and the F.
Yes, that's what I was telling you to go to.
Yes. Oh, hello. Okay, so this row is just missing 7. Yep. And 8. Yep. And this can't be a 7 because it's in the same square. 8.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah. I'm noticing something else, so you handle that.
Okay, okay.
Let me know when you're ready to think about something separate. Actually, you know what? Since you're in that one, 8, there's only one spot for an 8 in that column.
Oh, in this column? Oh, yeah. It's weird that it wasn't there.
What do you mean it's weird that it wasn't there? It's right there.
Oh, this space right here? That could...
No,
oh, no, not that.
up to.
Oh, okay, that's...
Up to specific spaces in the column.
Oh, up here. Okay,
The column that you
makes
were
more
in,
sense.
yes. The column with the 7 that you just put in.
Well, this is part of the same column, so I thought you meant this.
Well, even then, you were still in the right thing, and then you were going down into a section that already had 8. Anyways, if you go down one set of squares.
One box.
Shit, what was it I was looking at? Crap, I lost track of what I was talking about. Never mind. If I remember, I'll come back to it.
Alright.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, go back up one set of squares. You have a 5 marked as a possible in the bottom row, but it can't be because there's already a 5 in that row.
Yes. So, no. It doesn't solve the 5, but it does assist.
Yeah.
2 5s, then that 2 by 2. Yeah. Then I get it. Okay. Let's see. Da-da. 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 Okay, that's not. Oops. Da-da. Da-da. Yeah, nope. 3s. Thank you.
Who do you think you are, the Lorax?
Yeah. So many 3s. 4s. Okay. 5s. Okay. I don't know. Oh yeah, the 5s. I go into 6, I guess. No, that's all.
You're checking, confirming that 5?
Confirming which 5.
Right column of squares, second row. There's a space that's only marked with a 5, so I thought that's what you're verifying.
Oh. I wasn't, but I should. Well, it can't be a 1. 2.
3 is below, 4 to the left, 6 down, 7 down, 8 down, 9 above. A in the square, B to the left, C in there,
A,
D to
B,
the left,
C,
E to the
D,
left,
E,
F,
F,
G.
and G.
So yeah, it has to be 5.
Which means that this one up here has to be a 5. Right. I was working on 7s at the moment. Seven and 7. Yep. Nope. Okay, and then 8s. Checking out the 8s. Oh, there's only one remaining. There's only one 8 spot here.
Yep. I see it too.
Yes, there is also a 2 in that spot. I see 8 too. But not anymore.
And that's all the 8s on this side.
Yep. Alright, 2 9s there.
2 9s there, 2 9s there.
These 2 tiles are trying to hurt us. Hey.
Let's try A.
No. Top left on this. So it can't be bottom, second, or third, or that one, so it's this one. Hey, would you look at
and
this?
that solves the very top row.
Cascade. B. A.
3.
What do you mean 3?
Left a set of squares.
Yeah, exactly.
3.
A now. 3.
And then
A,
A.
B, and A. And this can't be a D or a B or a 4, so yep, 3. Cascade!
Now, since we've covered up, part of an edge there, unless there's... Oh, wait a minute. Second row of squares, set of rows of squares, whatever. But the top row of it, 4 and 2 in 2 spaces.
These two?
Yeah. So how about the 4F and the 2-9?
Okay, just want to confirm. This can't be an F because that's in there. And can't be a 9 because it's below. This can't be an F because it's above. It can't be a 9 because that's below.
Okay.
Can't be a 9, so that is F. Okay. That's a 9. Right.
And that means there's only, that one is that.
This row only has... This column only has a 1. This column
And there's
is
only
just
one
missing
spot
the
with a
1 and
9.
3, so this has the 3, and this has the 1. This
And the one
column
to
is
the
only
left of that
missing-
3 has to be a 9. D, 4, 9. Back down, we got the B and the 3. And then to the right, we have more D and E. B, 2, 1. And that's given us a few more things back there. So we got the 4. That's a side. That's one
Woohoo!
full face.
One full
Hooray!
side. It only took us about 10 episodes.
Oh my god. Well,
9
we've done more
episodes?
than just that one side. But still, yes.
I think that this is a side, then we should end the episode here. We end episode 9
know what?
by finishing a side.
Before we do that, move up one face and just see if there's anything immediately available because of that B and A we put on the row. On the edge row.
Oh, you mean like this B right here?
Yeah, like that one.
I know that there's
And then
more
the A.
individual single things that we can do, but we can go for the girlfriend 7, the 7 girlfriends side. For the next one. Oh wait, no, this is the die side. Right.
The
This
die
is one
side?
of the 2 die sides. Yeah, see? D1E. Die. Technically, there are 2 die sides.
Oh.
Doesn't do the same down here.
I mean, I'd say you may as well slam that A in place.
No, we'll do that next time. We don't want to start... We have something to start
Okay.
off next time.
Alright.